Hello student, myself Vinith Kumar. I am assistant professor in the Department of Media and Communication Studies in Calgutia's University. Today we are going to learn the formatting and advanced formatting documents in the course code BAJC1029. The main objective of this presentation is to make your document more presentable and how to use styles and formats in your documents. Here are some titles, or you can say the bullet points on which we are going to discuss. Here are the paragraph, columns, styles, colors, bullets and numbering, alignments, font and font size, find and replace. So these are some basic tabs which we use in uh, MS Word, and also these tabs makes your document more presentable. So let's we start with our first topic, first headline, paragraph. So here you can see the home tab is open. Under the home tab there is column paragraph. When you click on the right hand side there is small arrow on the paragraph tab. This type of icon, this type of formats uh, become in the front of you. So you can read, there is some journal, some spacing and some previews. Okay, so these are the formats where you can pre-decide or pre-design the detailings. Okay, like spacing, before spacing, after spacing, before spacing, before a paragraph spacing, because we are now working on paragraph, we are not working on the lines, we are working on the paragraph. So spacing, like if you write if you like a paragraph, after paragraph how many font size, or you can say how many points there should be a difference between one paragraph and two paragraph. Okay, you can also clearly see there is line spacing. Okay, you can also assign a line spacing, like you want multiple lines, means 2 lines, 3 lines, like some points, one, like here you can see 1.08 points. You can assign a line spacing. So if you assign all the things here in paragraph, when you start writing, it is automatically reflect document. So from paragraph you can assign the indents and the spacing in your documents. So here you can see I write two things, columns and columns and tables. Okay, columns are basically when you are writing any paragraph, if you want to divide in two parts or 3 points equally, you can use columns. But in column section there is an advantage in that you can divide a column into a 2 is to 3 ratio or 1 is to 3 ratio. That means ki, one part of that paragraph is bigger than the second part of this paragraph. So basically this column section is used whenever you're writing a book or any chapter for your research paper. You use this column section. You just select your text and apply how much columns do you want, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there is left or right. That means ki left column is smaller than right, and then in right, the right column is smaller than left. So you can assign the column space from here. Then other is table. What is table? As I already told you, whenever you are making any form or any kind of data entry, so you use the table. So here you can see there are lots of squares, boxes. So how many boxes, that means how many rows and how many columns you want in your page, you just select that box and number of boxes and columns that will appear in your word page. Okay, but the next thing is, if you want more, what will you do? So it's very simple. After if you not have enough boxes, just go outside at the end of your box and press enter. How many that many time you will press enter, the new row will appear. So you just need to press enter time to time. Okay, so let's me move to our next tab. But before that I will also add one thing. We have also option in table that you can edit your table. Like if you want two boxes looks single, you can remove that middle line. Or if you want to add something in that, means you want to divide one box into two, you can draw a table. Okay, so these are some basic information you can use in your day-to-day life whenever you are making this using this table in your document. Okay, this the slide is for style. So I already discussed the style in previous slide, but in this I will also tell you some deeper things. Like you can see here, there is some boxes in which A, B, C, D written. In the next line, you see normal, no space, heading, heading one, heading two. These are some styles. So whenever you are writing something and you want to arrange them from a particular, I mean a typical or a preset. These are some preset. That means this is previously designed for. You just need to select your text and just click on this bar. So in which type of formats you want, like bigger size of title, smaller the other things, you can just select here and you will click. So I just click on this right hand side arrow, and this list come in front of me. This normal, no spacing, heading 1, heading 2. These all are basics. So right here you can see the normal is selected. Normal means the way you are writing, it's reflect the same. Okay, if you select the no spacing, that means there is the spacing between lines, and there is a spacing between the lines will be minimum. Okay, so heading 1 is bigger, or heading 2 is bigger, title is bigger. Okay, so you can select from here and you can use it in your document. So here is a slide with theme color. So whenever we are writing something in black on white paper, we want to make our slide more effective, more attractive. Okay, so that reader can read it easily, and they are attract to your text, so they can read. Huh? So for that you can use the colors. Colors basically, there are two types of option. One is you can highlight your text. That means the background of the text is colorful. For that you have to use highlighter, or you can just color your text or color your alphabets. Okay, so I just click on this text color. Okay, so automatically it is selected black. So whenever you are start typing, that word will, that alphabet will in black. But if you want to change the color of your sentence, color of your particular topic, title, anything, you just select that title and just click on any of the color. Like you want to blue, like you want to green, you can just click on it, and that title was changed in that color. Okay, but if you want more color, just go and click on more colors. So you have enough, I mean multiple options of colors. From there you can also select color whatever you want to your slide. So these are theme colors which you can use in your documentation. Here now we have the slide with bullets and numbering. What is bullets and numbering? Where we use it? Okay, bullets and numbering. Basically, bullets are used when you are writing something points, writing some points, or if you want to just dealing with some single lines in short sentences. Okay, so you will use, you can use as bullets, okay, in front of that. So that means they indicate that this line was, sentence was closed, or these are some highlights of your document. Next is, what is numbering? Numbering is basically used when you are writing something and you want to tell anyone that you have 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. This means countable things. Okay, so you can use this steps, like whenever you are giving examination, there are questions na. So before question there is question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you can use that number in, like whenever you're preparing any question, whenever you're preparing any list, anything which you want to prepare with series numbers. Okay, so then you can use number. In that number you have lots of option. You can even use 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like you can use the words from one word to TWO2, okay, and other if you want just Q1, like any format you want to add from yourself, you can also have the option in which customize, you can add more numbers. Like that, you can also add more bullets in your bullet section. Here are some examples of bullets, that's the dot, the circle, square. Okay, these are some examples. These are some presets which are already present in your bullet section. Here is a slide of alignment. Okay, align or alignment is a term used to describe how your text plays on your screen. Okay, now I just made to explain you and word for document, and there is four paragraphs. Okay, the first one in yellow color, which is highlighted with yellow color, is left aligned. Left aligned means the left side of that document is equal, balanced. You can clearly see that the, on, only, platform, all are in a same line. Okay, that means it is aligned from left side, and you can see the right side, there is lots of gap in our right side. Okay, the next one, green one, is right aligned. Okay, the similar thing you can see here, the right hand side, the all letter, other 1.0, all things are in a singular line, means in a balanced form. Okay, this is a right aligned. Now the third one is centered. Centered is basically used to manage all the things in centralized form. That means the both side of your document is not balanced or not equal. Okay, the here you can see in this blue color, they all are like, they all are equal in center. There is no blank space in center. All things are arranged in the center. Okay, the most important, which generally used to write any document, any magazine we use generally, which is justification. Okay, justification is alignment which allows you to balance both the sides equally. So here you can say this side and right hand side and left hand side both are fully balanced. Okay, fully filled. There are words, there are no blank spaces. Okay, okay, then this justification is basically used when we are writing a story, when we are writing for a book, when we are writing a research paper. Okay, for all these things we use justification. Okay, here we have font and the font size. Like you can see on the left hand side, there is small, normal, large and giant. There are some pixels, pixels or point size. Okay, generally the font is in point size. We can calculate the font in a point size. So 36, 44, 46, 81, 98. There are some smaller is 36 is smaller. Okay, right? Like I have written here, a font is often measured in points. The points indicates the height of the lettering. Okay, there are approximately 72, that means 72.272 points in each inches or 2.4 centimeter. For example, the font size 72 would be about 1 inch tall. So when you are creating any document, you can clearly understand what is your typing here and how it will be look when you are printing. Okay, the next thing is, what is fonts? The font is a graphical representation of text that may include different typeface. Like you can clearly see here, all the fonts have different typeface. Means whenever you are type any alphabet, that looks different from the previous one. Generally the Times Roman we use or Arial Black we use. Okay, but there are lots of different fonts which we use according to our need. Like if you are writing for newspaper, you will use Times Roman or Arial Black, but when you are making any magazine, you can use different fonts. That different fonts make your magazine more attractive. Okay, so fonts make a very important role, plays a very important role in any documents. So before writing anything, You have to choose the correct font for your document. For example, if you are writing a serious note or serious topic and you are using a font which is very funny, that makes nonsense. For serious notes you have to use the very decent type of fonts like Arial black or something. But if you are writing something creatively, so you can use the different type of creative fonts which makes your document more attractive. So it's depend what type of document you are writing. Now we are going to learn what is find and replace. Find and replace is very useful tool if you have made any mistake and you have written a lengthy text and that mistake was repeated so many times. Now you have to worry because you can't find all the words, you can read all the lines and may go and correct them. So for that mistake you can use the find and replace tool. Okay, so here you can say that one name which is replaced with the other name. For example, if you written my name like myself VINEET Vineet, but by mistake someone write is VINT, and as many time he used my name, he used VINET. Now I said no, it's wrong. My name is VINEET. So he said, okay, sir, I will correct it. Now he will go to the find and replace. He will find my wrong spelling name first and then replace it by the correct name spelling. You can you can remember the film Three Idiots. Then in that Three Idiots film, that option is been used by Amir Khan. So this is very useful tool. You can use it by if you have any mistake, not to make anyone fun in your classroom. Okay. So this is the end of our presentation. Now we recall what we learned. First, what is paragraph, how to use column, what is style, what is color, how to use bullet and numbering, alignment, font and font size, find and replacement. Hope you understand everything. If you have any doubt, I have provided my details at the end of the slide. You can just contact me. So here are some reference. You can go on this website and you can learn more things about the about MS Word. Okay, there are some tutorials, some keywords, some shortcuts keys. You can use them in your future work. So you can go on this and you can learn from there also. Hope you all understand whatever I taught you. Okay, this is my some details like I'm Vineet Kumar, this is my email ID, this is my phone number. If you have any doubt you can mail it. Thank you.